Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tim, and welcome to Hand of Fate 2. Ah, yes, the game of life and death calls once more. There's new DLC, it seems. 2 pieces, actually. There are 2 new pieces of DLC that we're going to explore this evening, and I'm very, very excited to do so. Let me show them to you real quick. So the first was actually the Combat Reforged, which changed a few of the ways that the rules of engagement were laid out. We have new bash abilities that exist on all of our armor that we get to explore. That's going to be super fun. We have new tokens to unlock on existing shields and armor that give it more viability in combat. And they updated artifacts to kind of make them charge a little bit differently. And then there's the Veil of the Shadow, which came in companion with Servant of the Beast, I believe. It is a new suit, Shadows. For 1,000 years, they've lurked as their kingdom beyond, in their kingdom beyond the shadows. Now they've come to slake their unquenchable thirst for blood. And it brings with it new encounter cards and new equipment cards as well. And then the Servant and the Beast, the big chunk of DLC that came out yesterday, as a matter of fact. This realm is but one spoke of the wheel. Most will live and die knowing one, but some may travel through the spokes at their whim. There is a new challenge in the Servant. There is a new companion in Veles the Shadow. There is a new companion quest to help Veles take his rightful place as Lord of House Lashar, and new encounters and equipment cards in the deck to unlock. Now, the Servant only becomes available after you've completed 4 of the challenges in the game, but since we've beaten it already, the Servant waits for us. Now then, without any further bother, let's begin. Oh, I love Hand of Fate so much. I really love Hand of Fate so much. I know I kind of put an overly dramatic air on everything when it comes to this game, but god damn it, is it worth it. And what do we have here? The Briarfolk have taken root in the Endless Village, and we have the Wild Hunt, a brand new endless adventure. We also have goblins now causing mischief in a round of goblins in the endless adventures. New challenge available, the Servant. Shadow beasts have entered the realm in a fiend in need and the peasant's son. And then one last endless challenge. Ooh, 2 shadow beasts that now stalk the lands in the endless adventures. And aid your allies with goblin favors, drunken hero, and blood for the beast. Neat. New platinum cards, gotta love that. So, in the adventure mode, there appears a new challenge, the map maker we conquered before. But now there is the Servant. Over here, underneath this carousel, which did not actually have any bearing on the campaign. Interesting. I appreciate the fact that it seems that we're going to go to places that were not originally available. The Servant.
Every tale is ultimately a tale of blood, is it not? Let us find the roots of this one.
In your journey, you befriended many strange characters, but none so strange as Lord Veles of House Lashar. The stranger's bargain is unorthodox but simple. Ensure you have life enough for twain. Interesting. You will most certainly need your strength. Ensure you have plenty of food supplies and finish them. The stranger will appreciate the blood of fallen enemies, better theirs than yours. Knockdown and finishings will be most valuable. But it doesn't say what kinds of creatures we'll be encountering here. Well, I think we should definitely take some of these that have shards, or tokens, full-fledged tokens, even. Fiend in Need, the world-ending word. Oh, it requires hubby as our companion. Gotcha. Well, in that case, we'll just take a friend in need, and then I believe that there was one other regular encounter, right? The peasant's son? Yes. Okay, and then I need 12 more that give me a lot of life, a lot of food, and a lot of abilities to kill my enemies. Let's see. The Wandering Tracker. Oh, reveals map. Never mind. For some reason, I thought the tracker gave me food. Raider's Protection does give me good equipment. I'm trying to see if there's any in the shard territory that we might be able to use. Well, that might not be bad, having the healer card in there. Since we're going to need enough health for 2. The Demon Airy removes curses. Sure, absolutely. The Silver Man is a new platinum card. We will absolutely take that, but it's a Man of Flame. So I'm wondering what's going on. And then, if that's our platinum card chosen, we need Bitter Winter, which gives us food. Where is Caravan Robbery? No, not Caravan Robbery. Where's the other one that... Damsel in Distress. Bingo. Is the Upturned Food Cart, and we have a choice to be able to save them and hopefully get away scot-free. I doubt it, but we can try. The Feast of Callus does give food and blessing. The general store is always good to have, but I feel like we can do better. I do like Inn by the Sea, because Inn by the Sea is a chance to gain a lot of good stuff.
I guess that card is one
of your
favorites.
Carriage of the Departed is absolutely a good one to take for the money purposes, and for the fact that it's not a combat encounter. In that case, we'll go ahead and grab Gambling Hansel. Never mind. I was gonna say grab Gambling Hansel so that we can make sure we get the ring that will help us with the dice rolls. But I think I'm going to take... crap. You know what? I should definitely be using my filters. More often, anyway. The Mystery Chest. Ooh. I almost want to. What is your shard? Oh, to complete the encounter goal. Okay, sure, why not? I've got 4 out of 5 shards, so I mean, we're close enough to it. We might as well try. It says spin gold. We have the ability to make gold. And... I mean, Gnomish Exchange does give a lot of shit. Trade food. Gain any, lose any. Lose max life. Jesus, no thanks. Okay, fine. We'll take Gnomish Exchange and... well, poopy. I guess, unfortunately, now I do have to flip through everything because my filters are failing me. How about something new here? Portal Creature? Portal Creature. Sounds good. And then we'll go ahead and take our equipment. Ooh, God, being able to wholly kill people is wholly awesome. Bash deals additional damage. No. We kind of need something, there we go, that's going to be able to knock down people and let us finish them. Let's see, the Assassin's Blades. Final Strike causes knockdown. Riposte finishers. It does have a shard to work on. Why does this have a token now? Defeat 25 shadows with the Brilliant Blade. To unlock this token. Yes, please. I don't know when I'm going to be taking shadows, but the Brilliant Blade was great anyway. And it has that Stunning Blast, which is even better because stun is an automatic finisher. Then, of course, there's something like Coward's Bane. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Jet! It's been too long since we've navigated the UI. Let's check on... well, Hunter's Blades has one now. Defeat 50 goblins with this. Stun prey. Ooh. Yeah, why not? The Intriguing Sword. Huh. Draw this equipment card during a challenge to discover its traits. Why not? I think that's, well, that's almost enough weapons. Let's see if we can do one more. Sister Scorn. No. I'm looking for something that allows me to do a finisher. Knock down Northerner. Well, maybe it'll be in the shield. Brigand's Vigor. What do we got? Draw a life card after every encounter in which you receive a game card. That's nice. The Broad Shield now has a token. Defend 30 attacks from enemies to unlock this card's token. The Kingmaker Shield is brand new and has unknown stats. Why not? And then even the regular shield now has a token. Let's see. Artifacts. I don't think the actual things they do change, just the way they gain and lose stats, or charges rather, changed. But then there's these two that I guess were changed. Will of the Emperor and Will of the Northerner, because we have to rediscover what those are. Champion's Plate Mail. Charged Bash causes stun. Ooh, basic Bash causes brief stun. Well, that's not bad. Bleeding Bash. Ooh, wow. Charged Bash causes bleed to single target when activated. Requires 5 defendings in order to be able to use that ability. What? Stun Bash. Stun Bash. Okay, so I guess Stun Bash is your basic bash ability for most armors. Stun Bash. Stun Blast. Charge Bash causes stun to an area. Ooh. Stun Bash. Confuse Bash. Causes confuse to single target when activated. Excludes elite enemies and shadows. And then the Platinum Suit, which is a knockdown bash. That's pretty cool. Bleeding Bash. Freeze Bash for the Suit of Ice, which also has a token. Okay. Huh. How about that? That's pretty awesome, actually. The Gambler's Hood allows us to re-roll 2s and 5s. I don't want that. Felvian's Favor does allow us to get health back on the first kill, but I feel like there's a better way to do that. Draw 1 food gain card after any combat in which you take less than 15 damage. And then the first time you complete a combat unharmed, add +2 max life after every combat with thieves. Reduced pain is always good. And then when drawing a curse card, optionally discard it, but you lose your companion. Platinum Helm here, the Knight's Helm. Each piece of equipment that offers defense gains +2 defense. Wow. And of course, Kubart's Gaze is always nice. Draining Rebirth for undead things, the Lord's Diadem, and I did not pick a single helmet. I don't know. I almost want to do Bounty Hunter's Helm because at least that's going to give me a lot of gold. Like a lot of gold, and then I can spend it all. And then, of course, we're going to take... Let's see. Well, I guess the Chef's Charm might actually be useful here because if my life per turn, per movement, per eating food is increased, well, that can only help, right? We'll go with... Wait, what is Tamed Forest? Oh, grants access to Deadly Forest, never mind. Callus's Ring, which is a brand new one, which I have no idea what it does. Thank you. How about Ring of Defense? Ring of the Feast, gain 5 food whenever you receive a blessing. Blessed Life, gain 10 max life whenever you gain a blessing. Oof. Goblin Deception, and of course the reduced pain of the Tiger's Eye. Yes, please. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take Bullseye, because you never know what kind of gambits we're going to find. And then, of course, I believe we'll take Supply Gain. I don't really necessarily need those, although here's a token on a buckler. Riposte 15 attacks to unlock this token. Sure. And then on the leather armor, perform 25 charge bashes. Sure. Fuck it. Why not? If that ends up being the wrong things to take, so be it. Necromancer's Call now has no stats at all. Isn't that curious? Okay. Onwards to the servant.
You know how
I guess one thing that I could have done before the stream started was go ahead and figure out the equipment that I was going to use and have that already ready. But I feel like you guys kind of being in on that process just makes it fun.
When strength is lost, negotiation remains.
The prison
Yet will
door.
you deal in life itself? The usurper once did, but at least he was rewarded for his sacrifice.
I know, he began to rule for a while. The prison door shuts behind you with a clang. Another day fighting in the pit, followed by another night in a dirty cell. You wonder how long you'll be here. You wonder how long you will survive. As you pick yourself up in the dirt, something stirs in the shadows. It slinks forward, eyes glowing yellow in the darkness. You glimpse long limbs and cold gray skin as a talon reaches forward. I think we all know a voice is coming here. You scuttle back into the stone wall, stops your retreat. A refined voice rings out. Oh dear, it appears we've both made an error in underestimating the goblins. And here I stand, dressed in rags, barely fit for company. The voice seems out of place coming from such a fearsome visage, but sure enough, the rags draping the creature were once noble garments. Take a moment to steady yourself. You have work to do, but I understand it will take a moment to ready yourself. I want what you want, obviously. We need to escape, and there's only one way that's going to happen. Blood. Yours first. Theirs second. The creature pushes a wooden bowl filled with gruel in your direction. Wait, why did I read that? Whatever, it doesn't matter. In my fullness, I will never leave. I would leave here in an instant, but this is all they have fed me. It lacks any life, any strength, any power. Now here you are, beaten, but still vital. Together, we can gain our freedom. He eyes you hungrily. And so we can refuse and continue to wait here in the dungeon. I imagine it'll end up fighting another fight, going around another day, and he slinks out of the shadows once again to make the deal. Or we can accept the deal and lose 25 life immediately. The stranger is upon you before the words are out of your mouth, teeth sinking into your flesh as his arms envelop you, keeping you still. A breathless moment passes, and then another. Too much! You struggle. You can feel the creature becoming stronger as each moment passes. With limbs like iron, he releases you, gasping, excuse me. There is a wild look in his eyes as he rises to his full height, incandescent in the gloom. He grins at you, toothily. The pact is sealed. You should know, we of the list never break agreements once made. You hear the goblin guards approaching the prison door. With a flourish, the creature tosses his cloak to the floor, where it falls into a pool of liquid midnight. The shadows churn, filling the room with darkness, drawing in the light and leaving utter blackness in their wake. Hey! The prison disappears. The goblins' chatter slows to a slur and deepens. You hear the key grate against the chamber of the lock, turning with a snap. The door creaks open, slow as a spoon through honey. The beast turns to you. Do not dally. Embrace the twilight. And then you are moving, like a shadow reaching out as the sun sets over the horizon. Out of the cell, past the guards, through the caverns, on toward the light.
Here in the light, you are once more at risk.
There you are, met with the sweet scent of fresh air and the warmth of the setting sun. And quickly as it had begun, the oblivion of shadow and darkness is gone.
A moment to take a breath perhaps, and
As
to
the last
learn of the
warm
strange
rays of
company you
sunlight
keep.
sink below the tree line, you take a moment to rejoice. After weeks of fighting in the pit, you are finally free. Eager to part ways with your bloodthirsty acquaintance, you have to wait for a right moment to take your leave. Talk to the stranger to continue. We can cook food, talk to the stranger, change our appearance, or break camp. You know what? We've got plenty of food here, so I think we can go ahead and cook a few more. Be back at max health, and then talk to the stranger. You nervously thank the stranger for his assistance in your escape and wish him good fortune on his journey. Done? We are not close to done. I said I would free you from those goblins, and they would pursue you until the ends of the earth. You said you would heal my hunger, and I am not close to sated. Do not err. From here, our paths are bound together until death or completion. Satisfy your companion's hunger to settle your debt. 25 out of 500 life given. Wow! Relinquish your life to me, the beast growls. And we can either temper his appetite, indulge his appetite, or finish talking. I'll go ahead and indulge.
Away.
And with that topped off, I think we're good. Note this, I seek counsel with my uncle. I must inform him of my brother's treachery. He points to the night sky. A slender crescent moon can be made out between the trees. The blood moon. We must reach him before the blood moon. He is far, far from this place, and we can only reach him through the lists, and I need power for that. I mean, I guess we could ask why, but I imagine it's probably not going to... The beast gives you a withering look. Make your final preparations, he continues. We can wait here no longer. All right. I mean, I guess we're done. We've kind of done all we can with him for now. Feed your companion fully before the blood moon to win the gold token. Okay. I believe that we're going to have our first combat encounter here. I have the ability to... Critical spin. What? Perform 4 quick strikes that can hit... Oh, okay. I guess that was the same as before. But now I can't use my buckler. Ugh. But, well, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't know whether I can do a charged bash if I don't have a shield. And if I can't do a charged bash, I can't get this token. If I can't have the shield, I can't do a riposte. So I think I'm gonna have to go with the one-handed sword, even though the daggers would probably be better for killing the goblins.
Caution, care, and tact
Goblin
will keep
capture.
you safe.
You
Your
feel
lack
the shadow
thereof has
beast's
got you into
claws
trouble.
clamp on your shoulder. Fool, he hisses. We can avoid those goblins if we travel through the Lissa Hora. Through shadow. Okay, I guess all we can do is turn back. Back to the campfire. And we can enter the shadow
your
realm.
companion has ways of avoiding even those who follow.
Veles nods.
Cost.
I cannot keep us both in the lists for long. You slip through the veil into cold oblivion. The colors of the forest become muted and your vision swims. You cannot be sure if it is a dream or not. It allows you to skip the next encounter. But you can no longer see the rest of the board. Curiously
Feed your
enough.
companion however you please, yet you may find the blood of others more efficient.
The blood of what now? You mean the blood of my enemies will also sustain him? Your desperate trek from the terrors of the goblin fighting pits is interrupted when your path leads to an armed band concealed in the forest. You watch from your hidden vantage point as the group confronts a wandering peasant. They let the man pass carefully, inspecting his face and meager possessions. They are here for us, Veles mutters intently. Word of our escape has preceded us. An offer of coin no doubt spurred many into action. We could go the long way around and approach them from the north instead. It would take several hours, but it would give us the opportunity to take them by surprise. My kind are most effective at surprise attacks. I have 15 food. I see no reason not to wait till night to ambush them and let him do his dirty work. Now, if I hadn't taken those 10 supplies in the beginning, I might be a little bit more reticent about that. But I feel like we're pretty good. You know what? I'll put that up to a vote. I should have done that a little bit ago. Well, what do you think? What do you think? Attack him now or attack him at night? I've put up my argument for why I think we should wait till night, but I'll let you guys decide. Noble definitely thinks we should wait until the evening. And I think that that's the smart move. After hours of backtracking, you return to the clearing, this time approaching from a more favorable angle. A few bandits huddle down around a small campfire while others wait in the darkness, watching the trail. "This job's a fool's errand," says one of the sentries. "I don't trust those little freaks to pay us, even if we do catch them." "It's easy money if we find them," the other responds. "Relax, we'll be out of these woods before winter sets in." You prepare to charge at them. Here we go. Well, I'm thinking number 4. But it seems like we prepare to charge at them, and we might be able to knock one of them out of the fight, which would be nice. Noble thinks number 1. Is anyone else going to vote? You know that's at least one of them. Fair enough. There were 2 to watch, and, well, one cannot watch both and catch where they go, so I believe. Nope! I was right. Fuck. Good job, Noble. You stumble and flail foolishly at the shadows as the mercenaries draw their weapons. Poop nuggets. It's okay. We will take these guys down the hard way. And by the hard way, I mean with my fists. And the stranger. What will he do? I wonder. I wonder if what you were saying earlier, Noble, about his special, wow, he is huge, will prove true. Lord Veles, a nightmare from Fables. When activated, Veles performs a series of powerful strikes against multiple targets. What?
Well then, challenge accepted.
Ah! I love that my voice was actually not too shabby. Wow, he attacks from the shadows indeed. Oh. I appreciate the fact that they've now shown where the health bars are at all times. Let's see, concentrated bash. How does one... Oh. I wonder how one charge bashes. Oh, that's right. You need to block certain number of attacks. Crap. Before it'll let you do that. And also I just completely whiffed, but it'll be okay. Ah, motherfucker. It's almost as if I need to relearn how to play this game again. Also, I just noticed that it seems when you do regular strikes, it takes a white amount of damage. When you do critical strikes, it takes a yellow amount of damage. So it's kind of nice to be able to track what you're doing there. Good Lord. Veles is awesome. Ah. Can I charge bash now? Shield bash. Nope, regular shield bash. Let's see. There's your charge bash. And got him. Nice. Okay then. Quickly, mortal. Do not delay us further by pawning over the meager possessions of dead underlings. Their blood runs cold and they are of no further use. Unfortunately, I don't think he was able to feed off of any of them because I couldn't get any finishers. There's the hunter's blades, which allow me to stun prey. And enemies defeated while afflicted by stun drop a lot of gold. Or area stun. What? Causes stun to an area when activated. Stunned enemies take a lot of damage. Riposts. Defeat 25 goblins with a finisher. Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to take the intriguing sword simply because of my ability to use it with a shield. And we find a folded parchment among one of the fallen. It provides a written description of you and your companion and a bounty offered to return you to the pit.
He's a hunter in truth, it seems.
Forage for food. Game seems plentiful, and we notice a few mushrooms and can hear a stream not far off. Now could be a good time to replenish your supplies. Inspect your supplies before making a decision. Well, hunt for wild animals, go fishing, forage for mushrooms, or leave. Seems like all of these will be able to give us some food. I imagine that depending on what we choose will be, determine the difficulty of the challenge that we have to face in order to get any gains off of this. Hunting wild animals, it sounds like, is going to be the hardest, whereas foraging the mushrooms is going to be the easiest, though it will probably give us the least amount of food. Noble says go for gusto. I tend to agree. Here we go. Oh,
Patience.
my
Do not
glorious
move
goodness.
too quickly, for haste breeds only failure.
Watch the pendulum. Watch the birdie. Watch the birdie. Fuck! I fucked up the birdie.
Poorly done.
And
must
we
harness
failed.
your will
While
and
tracking a
find
herd
the
of Waltz's
quiet
fawns, you were suddenly
stillness
clawed at by a
inside you.
turtle. And we lost 10 max life. We escaped from the savage feast before it can land a lethal blow.
Do you insist on doing this the hard way?
We've been
or
ambushed.
Are you simply clumsy?
Everything fades to black. My mind roils as we try to fight off the memories of my time in captivity. The time spent surviving the goblin pits. Stamping of goblin feet, the chants, the laughter. You try to push the fragments from your thoughts, but they do not relent. And we got caught. There wasn't anything I could do other than just go to camp, but I didn't think they would move. With me not flipping over a new encounter card, I didn't think that they would move. Huh. Well, I guess our real only penalty here is going back into the pits for another round, which, you know, sucks. But it's not a huge loss because guess what I get to do? Charge bash! Wow, that's awesome. Damn it. Damn it. I can't afford to lose any health right now. Don't you guys understand that? Let's see. Can I get one more shield bash in? Yes. Got him. Nice. Yes, I noticed that too, Noble. He is absolutely out for 5 whole encounters. That sucks. Your mind clears and you realize you're still in the forest. The strange beast has once again dispatched the pursuers, but at a cost. I stopped them for now, he whispers from deep beneath his hood, but I will need some assistance. Revive your companion to continue. Goodbye, 25 blood. Ouch. The gray recedes from his fur, the cracks in his horns heal, and we can continue our escape. All right, that goblin patrol is officially gone, completely. And we can now wander through. You wonder if it's good fate or poor that nothing eventful occurs here. And then down at the bottom, there is the mystery chest. Step right up and marvel at the chest of many wonders, shouts a man in a colorful cloak. You there, warrior, he says, pointing in your direction. Pay to play, there's plenty to gain. And why not? Let's play the game. It's only 4 gold. Now, if you can give me another 4 gold, I can even give a little hint. Have a guess then, won't you? Is it gold? Is it food? Or is it healing potion? Or we could ask Veles to guess. Veles seems like a man who knows things about stuff. And Daddy kind of wonders what the shard requirement here is, so let's pay for a hint. You'll find no honey to help your hunger in there. Well, It's gold. Fuck. Never you mind. That's clearly not how we do it. And this must be our escape.
Press
Passage
on if you will,
of time.
but attend to your
Dusk
companion's
falls.
appetites lest
We're
he
now in the
forget
half moon.
himself.
And time moves ever on. Do not disappoint me. Oof! That's a lot of guards. Prepare yourself, servant. My kin lie ahead. Shadow
Brother
feud.
against brother.
You and your
ally
companion are
against
surrounded
ally.
by a group of cloaked shadow beasts. Lord Veles, they bow. We have been sent to return you to the goblin pits. Your companion growls, I may no longer be the master of House Lashar, but you will step aside. Perrin has deceived us all. The members of House Lashar exchange looks, amusement, and concern. Velen's talons elongate. So be it. Light weapons are recommended against thieves. We can change our equipment, but fuck that noise because we got 2 shadows to fight. Although I'm wondering if this is another opportunity to feed Veles because, well, maybe we can get a finisher or 2 off while we try. Hopefully, we'll see. I need 10 fame so that I can wield my hunter's blades. No, the curious blade, whatever it is. Few humans have seen a shadow beast and lived to tell the tale. Disciples can induce blood madness, allowing them to cause high damage. Attack them to interrupt their incantations. Alright,
Flash
then.
out or no, none will stand in my way.
So take out the shadow beast first. So we see, or else they're gonna cause a lot of trouble. There we go. Oh my god, wow. Okay, so when they go into full shadow beast mode, all bets are off. He like loses his cloak and his damn mind. Okay. Nope. Nope. Nice. Ah, balls. There we go. And shield. Okay, he's down. Why don't you go into a blood rage when you're down? Well, I guess because we have a summonable blood rage, rather, at will. That hurt. And I am really hurt. God, I have not had the opportunity to do a single finisher this time. Damn. No, nada. Nada on the finisher. Damn. Maybe I can't do it with the basic weapon. No, I have been able to do a finisher before with a basic. Weird. Buckler!
Nicely
Nice.
done.
We got that token. At least we won't leave here empty-handed. Veles contemplates the ash drifting through the cool night air, the fallen members of his house slain by his own hand. It appears my brother's lies run deep. We gain 2 fame. I must reach my uncle soon, Veles mutters to himself. Feed your companion fully before the blood moon to win the gold token. Yes, I know. Ugh. Gross. Camp. Let's cook. And cook. And enter
Is
the
something
shadow
essential
realm,
lost each time you step out of
I
our
cannot keep us in the
world
list
and
for
into
long.
the shadows?
which allows us to skip 1 encounter and go straight down to avoid the goblin patrols. Sweet. We continue escaping through the brooding forest. Nothing of importance happens here. Ooh.
Life itself,
Crown of June.
in exchange for life.
A fiend in need. As you hike through the mountains one fine day, you come across an injured traveler. Though he is clearly deeply wounded and barely moving, you sense something disturbing about the cloaked figure and approach with caution. You, mortal, come here, the creature commands, his voice rasping. I need sustenance to heal myself, and you would provide it. You draw your weapon, and the beast weakly raises its arm to defend itself. Spare me, and I will make it worth your while. 3 days ago, I happened to feast upon one of your kind, a holy man. I believe who could no doubt cure you of your wounds. Grant me pittance of your blood to restore my strength, and I swear I will bring him to you. We of the list never break our word. What do you think? Should we accept the offer and whatever other blood pact that belies that? Is it going to be too much for us? Is it going to kill us? Would they allow us to take the choice if it was going to kill us? Knowing this game? Yeah, they absolutely would. As you lower your blade, he suddenly lunges at you. 30% of my life gone. The creature continues to draw blood from your arm. Wait. 30%. Wait. 30%. Wait. 30%. 30%. There's gotta be... You will not regret this. I would have recovered my full strength in time, I have no doubt, but I admit you have been a boon to me this night. So I'll bet if you let him feed and feed and feed and feed and feed and feed, oh my God, you would never get down to I'll bet when you get down to 1 health, that's when it gives you the token. I fucked it up. I should have kept going. I should have kept going. The humans who dared to think they could best me in combat lie fallen in a clearing to the south. Their ambition was foolish, as their death would be quick, but perhaps they have something that will be of use to you. The shadows seem to gather about his person until nothing remains. And the dealer adds a debt repaid to the deck. You set out with a flaming torch and soon arrive at the scene of the slaughter. A dozen armed men had been recently butchered here. Among the remains you find no decent equipment, just the tools of farmers and provincial soldiers. As you leave the carnage, you step on a blade hidden in the shadows of the grass.
Go the spoils.
Ooh.
Do not wield a weapon you do not wish to see turned against you one day.
The Knight's Sword. Create a powerful aura that causes 80% damage to enemies in an area when activated. Against shadows, Riposte deals 150% damage and causes stun should they choose to counterattack. Sure, I'll take it. Oh, well, there's the card's token. So we got the token anyway. Interesting. So I was wrong. Then I wonder what would have happened when you got down to 1, because you probably could have, would have. Oh, shit,
More,
nuggets.
You're foolish enough to walk straight into the
Well,
foes
that's
you
it.
seek.
That's it. We're dead. That's it. We're dead. We're totally dead because, like, he's gonna require 25 health to come back and we don't fucking have it. So, we're dead. Right after I got a very Master Sword looking sword, by the way. Do, 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 do. We're gonna die in the pits, but I don't care, 'cause it's gonna look so great when we die. Yeah. Come on, bitches. Mama's got some, oh, death to have. Nice. Blood stains the ground beneath your corpse, and we have died once more. Again, the game of life and death claims another victim, and it is us.
Slain. In time, you will gain the skills you need.
Don't lie to me, dealer. For using the buckler to effectively riposte the slow and overconfident, we gain the Tactician's Buckler. For gaining your life, or for giving your life to save an injured thrall, we gain the Knight's Sword, just as a card in our deck. And unfortunately, the servant goes back to be challenged once more. Well, would you like to enable Apprentice Mode? This will making combat easier. That's a typo. Devs, if you're watching or listening, that's a typo. That needs to be fixed. By increasing your damage and automating ripostes and finishers, but leaving everything else identical. Nah, I'm good. But that is nice to know that it's there. I imagine that just activates the next time you die, but it does seem like a, hey, we noticed that you suck. Maybe you should fix that kind of deal. Ooh. Should we take the Knight Sword, which is now a piece of starting equipment, or the Tactician's Buckler, which has unknown stats? Why not? Let's journey with the unknown. Having a buckler that we can riposte straight away seems to be really advantageous, especially considering that now there's a shield bash ability. Like, that really helps a lot and makes shields a lot more viable to carry into combat other than just their passive stats. If you'll pardon the expression, it changes the game. All right. Yes, we know he requires a blood sacrifice. Accept the deal. It hurts a lot. And we can move once more. The Shadow Realm calls to us. Do not dally, for we must.
Strange that you were so easily captured, but so easily freed once more.
What's the token
is it not?
On the leather armor? The token on the leather armor is to do that super bash 25 times. We've done it 6 so far. Okay, at the campfire, we talk to the stranger and it gives us more options. Finish talking so that we can nod in agreement, cook some food, do basically the same thing that we did last time, because that was a good start, I felt.
For what?
We just kind of fucked it up.
What is it you sustained with your own self?
Enter the Shadow Realm. That allows us to skip the next encounter. Done and done.
Why give your own blood when the blood of others is so abundant?
And let's try and make other people give their blood, shall we? We shall wait until morning and ambush them, since we know that that worked out so well. Here we go. Ah! No! God damn it! This run's gonna be the exact same. It's gonna be the exact same, including abject failure at the end. I just know it. Now, here's the thing, though. Well, unless Veles automatically, like, consumes a whole group of them, and depending on how many people there are in that group, he, like, gains a whole shit ton of stats. I did not equip my shield.
This will only end badly for you.
The one group of people that it actually would help to have a full bucklered riposte, and I don't have it. Now here's the thing though, they can't fuck with me and my axe right now. Fuck! Stop it! Shoot me with a rifle? What's the matter with you? It almost makes you wonder whether finishers are done differently now. God, he's so cool. What a great companion. I mean, like, all of the companions do something so incredibly different, it was hard to think of something new that they hadn't had a companion be able to do. But that's it. I mean, it's the Rat King's attack, right? If they are of shadows, then they learned from the rats.
You lack prominence to use this
And we got the
weapon.
Hunter's Blades.
Gain more fame.
And thankfully we came out of that combat with at least more health than we did out of the last one, so whatever, it worked. Ooh, the distressed damsel requires help. Let us assist her. Come on, higher than 14.
Back to the bones.
Ah,
I hope you have learned
yes.
to be their master.
Nope, I absolutely have not, dealer. But your confidence is underwhelming. Now then. Why, thank you. Now, if you'll be so kind to give me all of your gold. Come on out, boys. And once again, did not equip the goddamn shield. I'm so bad at this game. Why do you guys care? I'm so bad at this game. I guess it has been several months since the last time we played this game, to be completely fair. And give myself a little bit of an out. Like, it has been several months since the last time we played this. So there is a little bit of relearning. Oh, there's one. Gotcha. Finish him. Really? I figured that would, like, activate him in some way. And here's another one. Bam! Finishers really make him happy. Wow. That is a flying kick when we don't have our shield. So we can still do our super bash, even if we don't have the shield. That's good to know. It just becomes a different attack. With the thugs defeated, you search their bodies for valuables and find an easier dice roll. Fuck! Wow! That's almost the lowest I could have rolled, and I did it again. I just don't even know, man. I just don't even know. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do tonight? It's like every game of D&D I've ever played rolled into one. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. I hate the dice. The dice are the worst game in the game. It's bullshit.
Fame alone has got you here. Let action carry you forward.
And we failed to find a single fucking valuable in that entire... Oh my god. I almost want you guys to pick the Jester cap for him so that I can be happy again. Okay. Shadow Realm.
Once more into the shadows. Move quickly now.
Because we know that the Goblin Guard is going to come here. Aha!
As the shadows fade, watch closely. You are being followed.
Okay, we may continue. The good news is I do have enough health now to be able to feed him after the shadow feud.
Your companion has made enemies of his own, yet you stand by his side.
Tactician's Buckler. Quick bash charge. The defend requirement to charge bash is reduced by 1. What? Defends adds +1 to a weapon charge. That's kind of amazing. And then I only need to do, well, I only have done 7 of those. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Unfortunately, they're gonna keep attacking me from the shadows, so we gotta get better about defending ourselves. And after this, I should be able to feed Veles a little bit. Unless, of course, we get just completely ruined in this combat, which is possible. Tactician's Buckler. Shiny and new. I like it. Made of light elven wood, this shield may save you from save you the precious seconds between life and death.
Time is, but I must pass.
Okay, he's going into a blood rage. Wow, he took that complete blood rage out on Veles, and I'm kind of happy he did. Bam! With these guys really wanting me to do a shield bash on the reg, it's gonna help a lot to be able to take out the Empire dudes. Especially considering that regular bashes now grant like a momentary stun, you know? It's gonna make taking out Empire people a lot easier. Just in general. Bam! Bam! Hit him again, Ike. Put some stank on him. Nice. Lord Veles, I salute you. Now, I am very curious though, because I did do some finishers in the past and he hasn't gained anything. Okay, to camp. Let us bargain with the stranger, indulge his appetite, and lose health. Hey Harwood, welcome. Glad you could join us. We'll finish talking. I am going to have to figure out the mechanic to feed enemies to him, because otherwise this is not going to work out well for us. Okay, let's enter the Shadow Realm. And it will allow us to skip here, where there are no goblins yet. Ooh, but we can buy healing. Or food. But mostly buy healing. We can heal 20 for the 10 gold that we have. Not bad. Out of here. And we move down. Doop, doop, doop. He L's this way. He L's this way. We enter a tavern and as a storm lights up the night sky. The bar is packed with travelers and we know that we're about to have to fight some northerners, baby. I've got my buckler. I've got everything that I need. I think we're good to go here. Let's do this. Go dice roll. God, I hated those episodes at the time. Like, looking back on them, they were really cool, but at the time I was so mad that they did that little arc, because that was the arc that came in between the Pegasus's challenge and actually moving on with the rest of the story. And they fucking stayed on that shit for so long, playing with Duke Devlin and the Dungeon Dice Monsters. Got him. Alright, go Veles, do your dirty work. He seems to enjoy it. I know I do. Oh god.
Appreciate it.
Well, if you appreciate it, why don't you devour some of my enemies? That would be great. Just saying, dog. And shield back. Nice. Oh, that's pain. And a little bit of slowing too, unfortunately. Oof. I forgot about that part. Duke Devlin and his squad of girl fans, and also Joey in a dog suit. Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember that very well. Now then, at the end by the sea, we gained some fame. One piece of equipment. The chef's charm will suddenly make healing a lot better. Yes, please. That's way better than defense as far as this land goes. I'm going to go this way. And we find the forest. You wonder if it's fate or good fortune that nothing happens. We move up. Since he's obviously going to keep going that way. The peasant's
The shadow
son.
folk appear to have found your trail.
Uh-oh. You follow frenzied rumors of vampires and werebeasts to a derelict farm deep in the lowlands. A thin farmer tilling a rocky soil looks up in desperate hope as you approach. Please, our little Demos was taken by a monster with bloody claws and gleaming eyes. They came through the walls. He points a shaking finger at the hills. You glance at Veles, who responds with his usual unnerving smile. Sure enough, you find the boy huddled at the back of a menacing cave. As you draw near, hulking cloaked figures emerge from the shadows to surround you. Lord Veles, one of the beasts notes in surprise before all bow. We set up this trap to lure strong-blooded adventurers. You notice that their cloaks pale in comparison to Veles' own elaborate embroidery. Your companion nods in approval before his claws lengthen. Very good. But now I must kill you all, or this particular adventurer will be a fountain of endless complaints. You draw your weapon. The shadows can counterattack. Light weapons are recommended, including that knight sword that allows them to be counter-attacked, I guess? Countered? Double countered? Counter-squared? Counter-squared. Yeah. Jesus. And that's 8 shadow people. Go, Veles! Do your dirty work!
Light.
It is really hard to tell the difference between Veles and the other shadow people. Like, super hard. Go, Veles! Okay, I see you charge. I wonder if there's ever going to be more than one charge at a time. I mean, that can't be fair, right? Which means this game's probably going to do it. I appreciate the fact, though, that a lot of the Shadow people seem to be going for Veles right now, which keeps them out of my hair. So maybe they changed how the AI selects its target between companion and player. Huh, interesting. When I bashed him, he kind of came out of his cloak. Nope, missed. Alright, good job, Veles. Oh no, that's pain. That's gonna be a lot of pain. It's best just to avoid them, huh? Until they garb back up. Oh, got him. Nice. Piercing the shadows with my blade. Your companion gained 50 life from knocked down enemies. Huh, interesting. Okay, well there that is. We triggered a little bit of life gain there for him. And kinda sorta, Queen, yeah. Especially once they derobe. Yeah, they look a lot alike. And we gain max life. Ooh, and +3 food. Hot damn. So that one was basically tailor-made for this challenge. To gain max life and also food. Because now we can go to camp. Cook some food. Which restores more life than just 5. Thank you. One more. And now I feel okay bargaining with the stranger for another 25 life. Cool. He's now at an even 150. Oof. Okay, let's hoof it northward. So now we're in the forest where nothing happens. God, I hate that. Bitter winter. Ooh, this is another good food card. But we have to give up food now to gain a lot later. So let's... That was actually not the card that I thought it was, or thought that I was grabbing. I thought I was going to be grabbing the hut where you choose the 2 sisters and have a chance to get the between map item. Anyway, to camp. And we enter the Shadow Realm to hopefully avoid this patrol right up here. Joop. Joop. Nice. Thank the goddess he moved. Otherwise, that was going to be really bad. You wonder if it's fate or poor fortune that nothing happened. Let's go here. And that allows us to be encountered by bounty hunters. Here we go. Let's try this again. We'll wait till morning and call it out. We prepare to charge. Here we go again. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Yes! Got one! Ooh, and he gained 20 life off of them. And we get only 1 group to kill now. Hot damn. So that's how it happens. For a second there, Harwood, I thought that said Yoo-hoo, and I was like, yeah, I wonder what the Yoo-hoo hat is. That would be really weird. It's just like a really hot lady hat, and he's like, yoo-hoo!
Let this end now.
Go, Veles. Oh, I just realized that he is actually derobing when he does that, and it's that same kind of charge ability. It's just not as long and not as multi-hit oriented. Well, I mean, I guess it is multi-hit. It's not the same. Got him. And it looks like I might be able to get through this combat without killing him, or without getting hurt. Although, he did kill somebody. So let's see what happens here. Whether he'll actually gain a little bit of health from that. He does not. Fuck. Alright, well, at least we gained some gold. That's not bad. Poshy Posh to gain some life back. That's great news. Because we can go to camp. and bargain more. Nom, 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 nom. And we'll just go ahead and let him munch away for a little bit. So that gives us 220 now, and we're almost halfway there.
Do what you can to find more food.
Okay, well, how about foraging for food? Does that sound like a plan? Game seems plentiful. You've noticed a few mushrooms and can hear a stream not far off. Precision Gambit is to hunt wild animals. I mean, I am good at precision gambits. I just don't have... I don't have anything that helps me, like, be better at them, you know? Going fishing hasn't been revealed to us what kind of gambit it is. Foraging for mushrooms hasn't been revealed to us either. So do we go with the devil we know? Hey there, Enderlord. Welcome. Glad you could join us. Okay. It seems we will hunt for wild animals with the precision gambit. Got it. Oh my god.
Nicely timed.
It's like waiting for in-between heartbeats with that shit. You managed to knock a few wild birds out of the air with a crude slingshot of your own crafting. And we find, wait a minute. I wonder what would happen if we inserted a critical success where there wasn't one, because this map may be one of those cases. Okay, let's go ahead and move one forward, and he's gonna move, he's gonna move, he's gonna move. So if we go into the Shadow Realm, it'll allow us to skip this encounter but go here, and unfortunately that'll get us caught. So I think what we're gonna do instead is enter the Shadow Realm and go this way, which will allow us to encounter this. The Mystery Chest. Step right up and marvel at the chest of many wonders. Let's play the game. And we'll ask Veles to guess this time. You're met with a shrug. Fuck. Alright, fine. Pay for a hint? You'll find no treasure to treat yourself to tulips in there. Well, if it's not gold, then it's gotta be food or healing potion. What's it gonna be? You guys vote. What's it gonna be? Food, healing potion. Number 2, number 3. Food, healing potion. Last time, I voted healing potion, and it turned out to be gold when they took away food as the option. And it seems like more people want it to be healing potion, but food would be nice too. So either way works out. Let's just hope we're right. Nope, it was food. Fuck. Ah well. The mystery chest remains locked away to us for now. And let's move. Excellent. Make camp, where we will bargain with the stranger once more. Wait, yes, bargain with the stranger. Wait, nope, that was wrong. Enter the Shadow Realm. That's the one I want to do. And then we'll go... Boop. Ooh, 5 food, nice. I could really use that.
Here in the light, you are once
Hi,
more
Silvano.
at risk.
Welcome. Glad you could join us. And back in the light, we can continue down the path to where I'm assuming the exit is down here. A fiend in need is a fiend indeed when he's going to be trying to gain sustenance from us. Let's accept his offer. He's going to take 30% of my fucking life, and that sucks. But at least it adds a debt repaid to our deck. Oof. Let's go ahead and make camp once more, where we will cook food. Cook food. Regain a little bit of health there. Into the Shadow Realm and hopefully sneak right past this goblin patrol. Done. He's gonna travel south, I think.
It is a wonder that a creature of such
where we get to
pride
forage for more
deigns
food,
to
go
serve
fishing,
you.
or forage for mushrooms since we successfully completed one encounter already. I say let's forage. Blue and red mushrooms. Yay, I got some red ones. crop of tasty red mushrooms for your travels. Oh! And we got a hearty 10 food. That's a lot of food, y'all. Go to camp. Because it's time to cook that shit up. Gain back 8 health with every single one of these. And I think we'll bargain with the stranger once more where we can whet his appetite again. All right. Enter the Shadow Realm, where we're gonna go. Watch this shit. Down. Here. That goblin's gonna go up. And we get to go to the Feast of Callus. Yay! The celebrations in honor of Callus continue when we return to Richiburn. I wonder how long that shit's been coming. You know, Enderlord, I wonder about that too. There have been a lot of things in this map where I wonder what happens when we get a huge success where there isn't one. Like the pendulum for hunting for wild animals. There is no huge success there. Whoever finds the coin in their piece will be named king or queen of the feast. Just like a king cake. Here we go. Find the coin, find the coin, find the coin, find the coin. See the coin, see the coin, see the coin, see the coin. Pick the coin, pick the coin, pick the coin, pick the coin.
My focus for more years than I can count.
I forgot. I gotta actually hit the select button now.
I have a certain pride regarding its twists and turns.
I fucked it. Oh well. So we didn't get the gold, but we got the food. And food is not bad, especially here. So that young man shouts, "He is the king!" The Lord gives up his seat at the head of the table and places a crown on the young man's head. A group of ladies flock to his side, and the young man chooses his queen. After the king of the feast enjoys a day of pampering, the Lord announces, "We have come to my favorite tradition of the feast, the ritual sacrifice, so the gods may bless us with a successful harvest." And unfortunately, we can choose to defend the king of the feast, but otherwise he is going to be sacrificed. Oh really, Enderlord? For some reason, I thought it just did it to all gambits. My apologies. So do we defend the king of the feast? Or do we leave? Defending the king of the feast gives us another combat encounter where we can hopefully knock some people down. Let's defend him. The Lord and peasants grow angry over your refusal. If you cannot respect our traditions, then you do not deserve to live. Fortunately, we are much better at empire killing now than we ever have been before, thanks to the new tools in that combat update. And my hunter's blades. And don't forget Emperor, or Lord Veles, rather. Not Emperor. Because remember, a regular shield bash now causes a brief stun, and our ability causes a much bigger one. Oh my god. Got him. Ah! I tried to get out my special move there, but unfortunately I got stabbed a couple of times before I could. Pick up my gold. Why are you knocking out my gold? Sucker. God damn it, seriously? Oh right, I forgot. Because of these bounty blades, not only does it stun the least health ones, but it also drops gold when I kill those with a bounty on their heads. I remember the mechanic now. Get stunned. And give me gold. I mean, it's just one per, but hey, those ones add up. Nice. That was just a combination of every move that we had. Veles was going nuts with his shadow blasts. I hit him with a high-speed kick. Like, that could not have gone worse for him. And we gained 15 gold. Not to mention the gold that I gained anyway. Steadfast daggers. Resist damage. Damage is reduced by 30% in the next combat with light weapons equipped. Then discard this card. It is a transient blessing. Interesting. Oh, BKB.
With your companion's aid,
Oh,
you
I
should
see.
be able to avoid
Damn.
these patrols.
So then, let's go ahead and go to camp real quick. Because I want to cook some more food. If I'm not able to proceed forward without triggering the guard, I kind of need to make the guard go up, you know? Why not top us off and then make a deal with the stranger, and then we'll still be good. Indulge his appetite. Another 25. Finish talking. I'm going to try that, Noble, and see if that advances the patrols. It does. But I want to get right here where that card is. He's going to turn right around, isn't he? I don't think there's any... Oh, farts. Okay, here we go. I'm going to have to go to camp. Wait. No. Enter the Shadow Realm. I'm about to say, I don't think there's any way for me to access this card, unfortunately. I'm kind of boned. We just got to go. Okay. Gnomish
Good luck
exchange.
taking this
You
tale.
trespass on gnomish ground, humans. A voice calls out as a dozen small creatures leap from the trees around you. Your penalty for this transgression is death. Make peace with your gods. Oh, did I? Oh, well. It's okay. We get to kill a whole bunch of goblins. They're my favorite because they're puntable. Or gnomes, excuse me. I mean, still very puntable. But they also tick away your health. So, like, gnomes can only be deterred with a finisher. Well, that's good. Because I definitely need to do finishers to enemies. Anyway. Beep. 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 Favorite enemy in the game. Like, least favorite enemy in the game, but favorite enemy to kill. Boop. Okay, wait for it. Dodge. Kick. It's good. I love that even the goblins are like, it's good. Gnomes, whatever. I don't care. Puntable objects. They're like, it's good. And then they die. The battered gnomes pick themselves up after from the battlefield and approach you cautiously. All right, the penalty for this transgression is no longer death. We'd like to parlay. We seek arms to defend ourselves. Hand over some of your equipment and we'll release you. We can even pay something. I'll give you some food for a helmet, share secrets of the land for a ring. Give me a weapon I can wield, and one for my brother, and we'll give you gold. Unfortunately, I can't really give them much. I have a weapon, but only one. I don't have a helmet, and I don't have a ring. So I can't give them shit. Which means, unfortunately, that card's token goes back away. Ugh. And we have to move on to the next round. The passage of time marks the next phase of the moon, the waxing moon.
Still.
Do not forget our wager. The blood moon will soon be upon us. I dislike being disappointed. Four patrols. Here. What? Seriously, Enderlord? Oh, man. Wait. A weapon for me and my brother would be a twin light weapon because they're tiny. Right? That totally makes sense now. Now that you put it like that, that totally makes sense in my brain. And we have found another shadow feud. You and your companion are surrounded by a group of cloaked beasts. Lord Veles, they vow, we have been sent to return you to the pit. Your companion growls, I may no longer be the master of House Lasar, but you shall not take me this day. And we fight once more. Damn it. I really should have given them the Hunter's Blades. Now I know. Now I know Enderlord, and I appreciate the information, and hopefully I can take advantage of that in the future.
The moment draws near.
Yes, that blood moon is coming. Oh, wow. I just noticed that you can see the moon and its phase in the background. That is super duper cool. Awesome. Give me that, some of that. Go. Give me that, some of that Shadow Beast. Love it. The two weakest become very stunned. And also very dead. Uh-oh. Speaking of very dead, we almost named that ourselves. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Daddy Veles is hurt. I'm gonna have to fix him. The only reason I call him Daddy is because technically he's our master right now. I believe when they say servant and the beast, we are the servant. He is the beast. Go for it, big boy. I will say this, one thing that I've learned through this encounter, knockdown is not the same as stun. Those are two different conditions that have different things. Knockdown is better because then knockdown allows you to finish. That we must feed our companion very soon. Okay, moving on. Patrols move, and so shall we. The inn by the sea calls to us, and we get to kill northerners. My favorite thing to do. Although I guess I probably could have switched to my light weapon. I don't care. I'm still performing more charged bashes, so who cares? God, my tongue is just not playing nice with me tonight. Anybody? Anybody want to come up a bit? No? Okay, fine. We'll bring the fight to them. It's like if nobody wants to attack the girl with light daggers, then she'll bring the fight to you. And counter with a kick. Nice. We can definitely block those all day, but as far as like being able to riposte from them, not with light weapons. Not against the berserkers. Against the regular guys, yes. Berserkers, not so much. Papaya! See, those we can riposte all day long. I almost wish that I had taken ones with knockdown. Or that I could just go ahead and automatically pick up all that gold that I just knocked off of. But hey, 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 9, which is close to 10 gold. Does his end move give him the feeding, I wonder? I don't know. I think he has to hit someone who's knocked down. That's what I think. We knock it down, he finishes. I think. In combat, boost life to 75 when life drops below 25. Then lose that card. That's a good one to have, actually. Move here, maybe? Not shabby. And time for the harvest. Excellent. Oh boy, watch them cards. Watch them cards, boys. Where's that huge success? God, can somebody please find me that huge success? That would be amazing. Because I think it's number 3. I think it went to number 3. Noble says 1 or 2, and he already fucked me once, so I'm not listening to Noble. I'm just kidding. That's so mean. That's so mean to completely disregard somebody's complete and entire opinion because they got one thing wrong. Like, but it's funny. All right. I'm gonna say number 3, and it was number 2. Damn it. That's called instant karma right there. Thanks to you, we were able to just make it through the winter. The harvest was fine this year, so please take this small token of our appreciation. 3 food. I gave him 4, and he gave me back 3. Great. But never without consent, Queen. I want to make that clear. Never without consent. Noble is a gentleman.
As the shadows fade, watch closely. You are being
All right, in the
followed.
forest, we are still escaping with nothing keeping us blocked. At the end of this, we find what?
A
The
final
blood
chance
moon that
to give your
rises.
companion
No.
the succor he
But now we
seeks.
know where the exit
Do not
is.
press on
Fuck me, right?
unthinkingly.
We'll go to camp. Into the Shadow Realm once more. And we shall proceed past the patrols, I hope. And thank you guys for the 5 food. Hell, that might be the only way we end up winning this mission. The carriage of the departed. Although I have a ton of money and nowhere to spend it. Oof. Where was that fucking
Well
dice
done.
roll earlier when I
You
needed it?
continue to impress.
For real. Got a 12 there. Let's go ahead and re-roll those 2, because why not? And whee! Nope. Fucked it. But it's okay. We didn't fuck it too bad. We got 27 deceased, which gives us 27 gold, and we're near 100. Here we find what? The portal creature. The encounter that I just saved for a special moment like this. A tremendous flash of light heralds the arrival of an immense creature hovering overhead. Your mind reels at its enormity. Its presence alone is enough to bend and warp the trees around you, drawing the branches upward through some unseen force. Ooh. That's a good point, Noble. The creature peers down at you expectantly. Your chef's charm begins to vibrate, drifting up towards the great creature. Now that chef's charm has been really handy in being able to heal 8 health with every food instead of 5. But do we give it up to the portal creature? Or do we keep it from the portal creature? Ah, God, what awful dice rolls. Like I said, where's the good ones when I need them like that? And we keep a firm grasp on our charm. I am on a mission of dire need. I beg for your donation to the war effort. That is a great question, not easily answered. Suffice it to say, I have traveled a great, what do you call it, distance. I am gathering weapons and armor to aid my masters for their war. Anything you can spare would be greatly appreciated. Once we are victorious, I will return with rewards far greater than that which has been sacrificed. That's how I expect the portal creature talks. We can offer up 1 item, I think. I think I'm safe to offer up 1. And we shall offer up the blades. Let me just double check our oh, wow. Okay, so we have earned some progress on its token, but that was about it. Yeah, I think we're gonna give him the blades. He wanted my ring. We'll give him the blades. This will help our cause, no doubt. You have my thanks. I will return with a worthy reward once we have achieved victory. And it goes in the encounter deck, where we might be able to encounter it next map if we complete the bargain before then. So let's bargain with the stranger, indulge his appetite, give him more life, and we'll give him more life again. That's not bad. Finish talking, cook food, cook food, cook food, cook food, cook food, cook food, good food. Wait, why is it only giving me 5 every time now? I still have my chef's charm. What? I'm so upset about that. Maybe so. Maybe so, Enderlord. Huh. Okay, let's break camp. Keep going. Maybe we'll find another opportunity to feed. Forage for food. Perfect. So we can try the precision gambit again to hunt more wild animals. Or go fishing. We haven't tried fishing yet. Ooh, farts. So very delicately we get to go fishing, or else I'm guessing maybe like gators in the water. Nope, gotta hit the select button, jackass. No matter what you do, hit the select button. Got it. 3 food from the fishing. Nice. The fish are biting well today, and we gained 3 food from the encounter. Unfortunately, this goblin patrol is going to be coming, so let's book it down. Why not? To the healer. Hot damn. Where we can buy some healing, buy some food. And, you know, let's just go and buy her out. Fuck it. We don't really have another place to buy a lot of other stuff. You know? We can buy information. You can ask the whispers of their travels. And for a donation, it will reveal 1 forest card. Great. Great. Perfect. Nailed it. Nailed it. Nailed it. And let's see. I guess that should top us off. Excellent. So now we can go to camp. Bargain with the stranger. Hell, bargain with the stranger twice. 3 times even. And now we can cook. God damn it, still only 5. Annoying, but acceptable, I guess. Let me read the wording on that second wind. What does it say? In combat, boost life to 75 when life drops below 25. Okay, I gotcha. So then, let's bargain once more. That'll get us down to 55 health. And I think that's pretty unhealthy for combat. We're good. 420 Just Blaze health as we get towards the waxing moon. And we find the distressed damsel. Well, we can assist her and hopefully get some more food. Woohoo! Ah, not bad. Okay, let's re-roll these 2. Hopefully we get at least 1 better. Nope. Got fucking worse. The bones hate me so much, you guys. Like, for real hate me so much. What have I done to the dice to make them have such ire for me? Did I swallow one of their kin when I was growing up? Whatever. And unfortunately, I am at the daggers because I did not switch my weapon over to a
A
prop.
fight it will be.
Great. It's okay. Without the whole buttloads of stun, let's see if we can get some knockdowns going here. And that shall feed him from an alternate path. I.e. not my blood. Nice. Go get him, boy. Wow. He is indeed going to get them. But I guess the question is, can I knock down one of these alchemists? Because I think I've done it before, but it's probably been a while. Jump, 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 jump. That critical spin. You gotta love it. All right. Going back, we gained some rewards. I'm going to switch over my equipment and let's see what we can do now. Well, I guess we get to roll for rewards at a much lower roll. And I still can't do it. Thank you. Holy crap. I almost lost another 9 threshold dice roll. Ugh. What shit. And then we're gonna move 1 row up. He's gonna move over. And now we can explore this row. Nice. The bitter winter comes once more. Let's give him 8 food this time. We gain 2 fame, and, well, next map is gonna have actually 2 things for us to garner. And finally back here we find the Gnomish Exchange. Well, farts. Once again, we find the Gnomish Exchange where I have an opportunity to trade weapons. Guess who no longer has weapons? Fuck. Oh well. At least I get to ruin these gnomes' day. So it's definitely going to be fun. Oh no, 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 no. Get off, get off. Get off of me before you peg me with a bunch of ones. Fuck. Got him. Okay, there we go. Oof. Unfortunately, it just wouldn't quite hit the button, or hit the prompt properly as I was sitting there trying to do it a minute ago. Wait for the jump, then go into the kill. Nice. Well, I guess I can give them the ring since it's bored, but like, I don't know. But yes, it does skip if nobody votes. That is definitely a thing. All right, let's give them the chef's charm then. And they will give us gold. Oh, no, they give us information. Including information about the Silver Man. Okay. Noted, I guess. Let's make camp. What I'm gonna, oh, nope, not bargain. Finish. Cook food. Cook food. Cook food. Cook food. Lots of food. Lots of food. Nice. And then we'll bargain. Yes, there are 2 more bounties up here, and then 1 other card that didn't get revealed. Although we are getting very close to feeding our companion completely. Let's enter the Shadow Realm, and we'll get to Skip, and he's gonna move off that square. Now I wonder if Daddy's gonna have enough time to get to this encounter. I don't think I will. I think I'm gonna have to go up here, travel through the forest where nothing happens. Where are you? F3. Ah, you are bounty hunters. Well, I guess I could take on a bounty hunter or whatever this is.
Ah, a reward for
Debt
a job
repaid.
well done.
Greetings, friend. You are here just as the master said you would be. My talents lie at your disposal. Have you any need for healing? You better fucking believe I do. And the man bids us farewell. And we find the Silver Man. Did you try to de-equip and re-equip your heal upgrade gear to see if it worked yet? No, Silva, I did not do that. That would have been a thing to do. You're right. You're absolutely right. A friendly innkeeper regales you with tales of a local supernatural phenomenon. You find the story of a screaming man magicking bread rolls into gold. Particularly unbelievable. One night as you stroll past the desolate fields, a man hurries past in a nightgown, screeching, his entire body engulfed in a silver glow. You suddenly acknowledging your presence, he stops his screeching and approaches you. Sorry about the noise. The light burns to the core of my being. What brings you to this neck of the woods? Is there something you need? If Doris wants her hat back, she's not getting it. We can ask to convert bread rolls and coins. We can ask to convert notoriety and bread rolls. Or, the one I'm going to pick, we can ask to convert coins and notoriety. Oh, fuck me. Well, that sucks. Now I know. I thought that they would have converted it into the option that I didn't pick. I misunderstood the wording. Fuck. So it's basically like the silver deer, except it works for all stats. Is that what I'm seeing? I can't promise how long my magic will last. Ah, I see. So resources will revert back to their original value after this card expires. Really? So if I spend all that money somehow on a store that doesn't exist, and it reverts back, we would end up with less fame, but more gold. That's very tactically interesting and actually different. Now that I know that, it is different than the silver deer. All right, let's go here. Thankfully, we did not get any of the bad things that were on the last map, or on the last choices across the top. And our desperate trek away from the terrors of the goblin fighting pits is interrupted one night when we have to do this again. We'll wait until morning, ambush, and hopefully get a chance to get 20 more blood into our friend. Come on. Yes! Got them silencers, and companion gained 10 life. Oh well, at least this means I'll be able to fully get him. Really? Twitch straight up just crashed. It's weird. Let me just double check my system, make sure everything's good here. Twitch machine got unplugged. Try again for a moment. Wow, mine too. Also, I just noticed that the credits started rolling there. How funny. Like whenever, I guess, the game wasn't in focus, so the credits started rolling.
Oh. This ends now.
Unfortunately, my rusty daggers may not do much damage to these guys with a high defense, but boy howdy, do they hit quickly. All right, come on, give me that knockdown. Give me that knockdown, baby. Although maybe we can't get knocked down with a light weapon. I don't know. I mean, like, there's still so little that I know about this game that I love so much. You know what I mean? Ooh, 25 whole gold there. Woof. Which is going to go back if I don't do something about it in 12 steps, remember? So let's go to camp. Bargain with the stranger. Indulge his appetite a few more times, which will settle our debt and is the last chance to heal before the finale. What? So this is it. Well, I say we do it. Settling our debt is still going to leave us in pretty good shape, and we did it without losing the blessing.
Is truly unleashed. Can
oh,
you withstand
wow.
him? Use him.
The beast has transformed into his brimstone form. The beast's pupils contract and then brighten to searing red. His yellowed fangs grow as his horns curl. Once again, you feel the strange rush of darkness.
And so things press on.
As your vision
Uneasy and
returns, you
ever
find
poised
yourself
on the edge of
standing on the
conflict,
perimeter of a
like the
particular
Empire
circular
itself.
room, bathed in the light of the crimson moon.
Now we truly see the consequences of your challenge.
Woof. And me with no weapon. Shadow beasts fill the far end of the chamber, hoods pulled low over their face. Your companion frowns as they part to make way for a great beast draped in an elaborate, glimmering robe. The figure bows deeply, then raises his head with a sly grin. Veles, what brings you here? Are you not supposed to be rotting in the goblin pits for another whole lifetime? And on the blood moon, you were always one for theatrics. Veles remained silent, his gaze shifting carefully from his uncle to the rows of the shadow beasts waiting in the wings. Wait a minute. The very uncle that he thought was going to be able to help? His uncle approaches, eyes like embers, growing in size in preparation for a conflict. Come now, You must understand it is I who sent the house after you because I have been tasked with keeping you in the woods. Velen interjects. Perrin has broken his oath. Rusalka is dead. Don't be foolish now, the old beast shouts, his voice ringing clear for the rest of the congregation. What proof have you that your love is dead? Why, I saw her but 3 days ago. Grobbin has been with her, been to her shrine. He has seen her skull drenched in her blood. Grobbin? You are so quick to trust these goblin creatures. Oh, wait, never mind. My apologies, I'm switching the lines. Grobbin, you are so quick to trust these goblin creatures, and you took this human through the list? Veles, the pits have truly sent you mad. You watch, transfixed, as your companion's body stretches and elongates, muscles bulging, the power of your blood burning through his veins. Do not speak of Grobbin and this thin do not speak of Grobbin and this thin Grobbin in such a way. What? Perrin has poisoned your mind. His uncle grins as they leap upon each other. The shadows can counterattack light weapons. I'll recommend it. Neat. Yee, I'm excited. I love new encounters and I love new stuff and I love this game. And I'm so glad that it's given us a reason to come back too, because now, well, I mean, I guess tomorrow we have our other major chat game to last us for the rest of 2015 coming out in Jackbox Party Pack 5. But for now, oh, I see that Veles in fact has now that full blood rage instead of his previous attack. Neat. Good. Good for him. Oh wait, no, never mind. There's that too. So maybe he has both? I don't know. I don't care. Whatever. We're murdering shadow men. And me without my knight sword, which is like the one thing that would really help here. Oh god. Oh god, what is that? What kind of shadow fiend ability is that? Unfortunately, Veles is down. Got him. Go, Veles! Use thy shadow form to slay your enemies. Who happen to be my enemies. But in this little war of attrition here, I have a huge trump card that they don't know about. That the fact that when my health dips too far down, Mama's gonna get healed, baby. And it's gonna be a big heal, too. Bam! One more down. Slowly but surely, we're working our way through these boys. Like, it might take us a little while, but we can do it. And Veles can help. Bam! Nice little stun there. Ow. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Go, Veles. Pause. And follow up. Nice. It's like, just spread the love around a little bit, you know? Everybody gets some damage. You get some damage. You get some damage. You get some damage. Everybody gets some damage. Got it. The more they attack me, the more I can. Oh god! Because they use my counter attack and gain more of those shield bash charges. Got him. Which of course allows me to kill even quicker. So I mean, like, these shadow people were the perfect enemy to put in after doing something like revamping shields and the way that bashes work, because it really kind of makes this a whole lot better. Like, I have a feeling this entire combat, or this entire challenge mission would have been so much more annoying without those special shield bashes, you know? So there he goes. Summoning, oh, no, there's the dashes. And here he comes with his special move. Go, Veles. Knock his ass out of it. Or just knock his ass out anyway. Whatever, doesn't matter. 6 away, half a dozen others, as far as I'm concerned. 39, I'm good. I'm good. He's not. Where you going? Where you going with a blood rage? Get out of here. Get out of here. Stupid thieving uncle. Why is the uncle always got to be evil? Huh? Yes. Yes, those are all the games that are going to be in the Jackbox Party Pack 5, which is going to be coming out tomorrow. We got the token for the leather armor, and our mission is complete. We'll talk about that more in a minute. It's no longer safe here. Your companion mutters, his tattered rags drenched in the blood of his house. He grips your shoulder and you slip back through the darkness. Also, hey, pirate,
Here in the
welcome.
light, you are once more at risk.
You return to the glow of a campfire. Veles awaits, glaring into the flame. Heron will pay for this. So few of us remain, and he still would poison the house against me.
Your allies make strange company at the best of times. Yet, will they accept this one? One so strange, so bloodthirsty.
Stay here, servant. I will return to you in 3 or 7 days. He stands confidently and melts into the gloom of the night. We have befriended Veles of the Shadow. You take a seat by the fire, weary from your ordeals. As you prod investigatively at the coals, conflicting your thoughts of your bloodthirsty new ally keep you from truly enjoying your reclaimed freedom. And the card's tokens are
In
now
truth,
ours.
you may regret this yet.
For befriending the stranger, we gain a shadow beast's grave and the stranger himself. For escaping our captors, we gain the witching blades and the shrapnel bomb, new artifact of the shard. Nice. And for escaping our captors, we also receive the pit and the courier, 2 new encounters that are going to be really fun to continue on. The gold mission token is Stranger in the Shadows and Healing Waters. Interesting. And of course, the token for demonstrating our wits while wearing the leather armor is fitted leather armor, which I'm imagining either has more defense or less requirements. One of the two? Let's find out real quick. And another adventure is complete. Congratulations, everyone. We did it. I love having these little adventure campaigns on here. They are so much fun. I hope that at some point they are able to release like a solid chunk of them at one time. I don't know if they'll ever do that, but I hope so, because I like the missions more than I like endless mode. Endless mode is fun, but for me, it's just not, it's not a full story. It's not an ending story. It's not the same as playing a fully story-driven, written, plotted out mission. Does that make sense? Draw this equipment card during a challenge to discover its traits. Enderlord says fitted leather armor has exactly the same defense and exactly the same charge requirements, but it stuns a whole area instead of just one target. That's amazing news. Like, amazing news. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I unfortunately have to go. I really don't want to, but I have to be up early tomorrow in order to go up to Waco and go to work. But I wonder, you know what? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I want to play more Hand of Fate, but Jackbox Party Pack is coming out tomorrow night. I don't have to work early Thursday morning. So let's stream Jackbox Party Pack 5 tomorrow. Okay? I think that sounds good. We'll stream back Jackbox Party Pack 5 tomorrow, break that in nice and well, figure out what games we like, what games we hate, what games we're going to play more often. Then come Thursday, that should free us up nicely to dive back into more Hand of Fate, figuring out what's going on here with our new companion. Because I feel like there's been enough content that's been entered in since the last time we've played that it's earned a couple of episodes. Not just one, where we explore the new mission and call that good. But I feel like it deserves more. So does that sound like a good plan? Does that sound like a worthy compromise? Like, I really do hate to call a stream early, but literally my alarm's set for 4:15 tomorrow morning, and if I don't go to bed in an hour, I get less than 6 hours of sleep tonight. So good luck to me going to bed in an hour. It's not gonna happen, but like, I would really like to at least have a fighting chance. You know what I mean? So we'll stream tomorrow night, and then Thursday. Tomorrow night, Jackbox Party Pack 5. Thursday, more Hand of Fate 2. Sound great? I really hope so, because that's the best compromise that I can offer. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining me tonight on this adventure. I fucking love Hand of Fate 2, and I hope you do too. You really should go and get the game. It's available on Steam. It has 2 free content updates and 2 paid content updates, if I remember right. Let me double check that. Yeah, 2 paid, 2 free, and several in between. Yes? So I highly, highly, highly recommend it. In fact, I believe it's even on sale right now, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look at the store page. Okay, good. Making sure the trailer wasn't going to autopay. Yes, as a matter of fact, it is 25% off right now. Normally, it is $29.99, but right now you can get it on Steam for $22.49. So if you don't have this shit, what does it matter? 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 Why not? And you can, or, interesting. So you can get the game, the soundtrack, and all the DLC for $37, or you can get Hand of Fate 1, Hand of Fate 1's DLC, and Hand of Fate 2, and all its DLC for a decent price as well. Interesting. Okay. I mean, that's a nice little bundle. So, I definitely recommend. Definitely recommend. And I don't know, maybe so, Harwood. Maybe we'll find another game to kind of balance things out, because I feel like we should get back to our 3 a week thing where we do 1 every night. But we'll see. We shall see. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, everyone. I'll see you right back here tomorrow night, same Tim time, same Tim channel for Jackbox Party Pack 5! Yay! It's gonna be so much fucking fun. I'm excited. You all have a great night. Thank you all so much for watching, as always. We'll see you next time. Bye!